Hi, and welcome to the next episode of Belly to Belly. And today we're continuing in our series of talking about preparation for SelectUSA 2022. And it's going to be a great event. We're joined by a great friend, Melinda Allen from the New Mexico Partnership. Welcome, Melinda.
Thanks for having me, Bill. Sure appreciate the opportunity.
Oh, it's fantastic. And you know, what we're trying to do here, and obviously, as you know from SelectUSA, there, you know, better than 1,000 companies that are coming in to learn about the U.S. and explore options. And you know, New Mexico is a region of state that probably not so many know about. And it'd be great to hear a little bit about what the New Mexico Partnership does to help companies coming into the U.S. and certainly you know, what people can take advantage of as they're you know, setting up their meetings at SelectUSA.
Absolutely. So to start out with, I'm Melinda Allen, as you said. I'm the president of the New Mexico Partnership. The partnership is New Mexico's business marketing and recruiting arm. So we are really there to be your single point of contact when you're looking for business opportunities in New Mexico. So if you are looking to make connections, have a physical footprint, etc., the partnership is your contact to be able to help you go through that entire process.
That's great. So what would some of the services include? It sounds like you help them sort of prior to entry, do some discovery, and then as they're coming in, it sounds like also with connections. But do you want to kind of detail that just a little bit more?
Sure, absolutely. So we can really assist in that site selection process. So we can help you find the right site, find buildings, find communities, get you connected with any incentives that may come into play. We can help with education if you need to understand better what our universities offer, what the logistics offer, what other supply chain is there that impacts your business, so that you have all of the information that you need throughout the entire site selection process until you're ready to announce and start your business here. We're really there to help you get through that process to make sure that you're successful in New Mexico.
That's great. So really a concierge service to just kind of handle the whole process of helping them get in and get settled in New Mexico. If you wouldn't mind, let's just take a minute and talk about New Mexico and kind of why New Mexico versus, you know, some of the better known places to land in the U.S. and you know, just maybe a couple of quick highlights.
Yeah, absolutely. So New Mexico is very strategically positioned within the United States. And so we really act as that logistics and distribution location for anything west of the Mississippi. So if you need from the west coast of California up to Mississippi, New Mexico is a great place to be able to distribute your products to all of those markets. We also have a great manufacturing talent base that can sometimes be more cost effective for companies than just looking at the two different coasts. And so we do offer some of those benefits. We also have great connectivity and connections with the country of Mexico. And so I know a lot of companies are looking at that Mexico, United States connection as they're trying to address manufacturing and distribution and looking at all those cost advantages. We have some great cross-border ties that can be hugely beneficial for companies who want to come in and do business in North America in general.
The maquiladoras, the cross-border plants. Yeah. Exactly. Very big advantage for sure. So, and you all have been participating in SelectUSA for many years. And what is it about SelectUSA that is particularly compelling for you?
I think it's a great opportunity for us to help share the story of New Mexico, but I think it's also beneficial for companies who are in various stages of the process. So I know some companies may be looking just for educational purposes to understand what different states and locations can offer, and that's a great opportunity. And then I know some companies come with projects in mind and are looking for homes for these new opportunities. And so SelectUSA provides an opportunity for you to get in front of multiple different states so that you can really understand how your company is going to fit in the US market in general. Because I think there are some different benefits to locations depending on what your industry and project is. And you really need to know and understand how your company fits into the US supply chain. so that you're not having to change your mind in 2 or 3 years, but you find the right location the first time. And that's what we want to do, is help companies find the right location in New Mexico that makes sense for their business.
That makes a lot of sense. So that idea of connecting to so many companies and being able to assist them in making the best decisions sounds just like a great reason to be at SelectUSA. So thinking about, you know, the audience here, companies in some cases they already have some knowledge and maybe even presence in the U.S., and others they're really on the, you know, early stages of making that decision. And for some, they've been to the U.S. probably several times or many times, and others this is their first trip. Are there some recommendations as a seasoned participant in SelectUSA in terms of both, I think, how to get the most out of the event itself, which will be back at the big facility there at National Harbor, and also the trip to the U.S. with all the spin-off events and all that? Are there any suggestions you'd have for companies coming?
Yeah, a couple of suggestions, actually. I think first and foremost, make use of the matchmaking platform that SelectUSA offers. You know, contact us through the platform. We'd love to have a meeting, have some conversations. If you want to contact us in advance of the event and tell us what you're looking for, so we can come prepared and have options and we can have a more in-depth conversation, we'd be happy to do that. If you're at a point where you want to go look at sites after the event, let us know. We'll schedule some time and make sure that you can come and see the site so that you can make the most of your visit while you're here for this conference.
I love it. Yeah, preparation for sure. And comfortable shoes, always a good thing when you're at when you're at conferences.
And lots of water.
Hydrate. Hydrate, comfortable shoes, and prepare. Yeah, and you mentioned that the app, which that matchmaking app is, for those that haven't used it, it's allows you to set 20-minute meetings, essentially back to back with really anybody at the conference, and it's a really effective tool. So I'm glad you brought that up. That's it's really pretty much magic, and I love the idea of pre-connecting so that you're able to come to the conference more prepared to help solution provide for companies that are interested in New Mexico, which makes a lot of sense. Well, this has been great, Melissa. I really appreciate it, and we're really looking forward to seeing you at SelectUSA. We're all going to be on the exhibit floor and looking to make good connections. So thanks for spending the time today and sharing so many great things.
Absolutely. Thank you again for this opportunity. We're going to have several folks from our New Mexico team there, so plenty of opportunities to meet and have a conversation, and look forward to seeing everyone there.
That's awesome. Thanks, Melissa.